As I said, we've made far too many individual errors. Once you do that against quality opposition like them, then you're going to get punished.
It's the fact you got away a little bit, Steve, after a good start.
We've gifted it, and I think that's the biggest disappointment that we all feel is Man U didn't have to do much. We've give them. You can't give them make that many mistakes and come here and expect to get away with it, and we've been punished, which is the disappointing thing for the last 2-3 months. The reason why we've got a few results is the way we've defended and give nothing away, and today as I said, we've made far too many individual errors. Once you do that against quality opposition like them, then you're going to get punished.
Were you surprised though that United had the character come back? I know the history and everything like that.
I'm never surprised with the character of Man U. Come on, no chance. No, I mean, as I said, we didn't have to do it. It'd be nice to get to something like half time and see after that. But as I said, we've had an awful 15 minutes and gifted them the opportunities really, and that's the disappointment. Individual error. There's nothing you can do. No player wants to go out there and play at Old Trafford and make the mistakes where we did, but unfortunately that's what we did today.
Do you think that the team kind of lost collective concentration after the equaliser? Because that was bad.
I just think we made it was a bad equaliser. It was a worse second one. Poor third one. Ridiculous fourth one. I mean, look, you can't make that sort of mistakes at this level, let alone coming to Old Trafford. So I think that's the disappointment thing, because for half an hour, we give as good as we got. We looked a threat. We looked as if we had the better chances. And as I said, we've gifted them goals, which has cost us dearly.
Any more?
Steve, how do you talk about the sort of mentality? How do you get that into your players? How do you?
Well, I thought the mentality, listen, I didn't think they ever give up, because it was difficult. The mistakes we made, they had to play 35 minutes when they're 4 down, and they stuck at it and showed that resilience again. Look, the one thing we've got to learn today is you can't make them errors when you play against top teams. And let's be fair, at the top end of the pitch, they've got some very, very good players, and they don't need a hand usually. But I know it's Christmas, but we've gifted them it.
Is it human nature in a way that will have a bit of a lull in this festive period? Man United had it the week before you.
I think so. Look, with the way the fixtures are coming thick and fast, the one thing you'll find is injuries will creep in, and this, that and the other. And I'm never going to make that an excuse, but we were 4 or 5 down before we came here. So, look, we'll see what we've got again tomorrow. But, we gave ourselves a chance today with half an hour gone, and didn't capitalise and made too many mistakes. Now, whether that's fatigue, I'm not so sure, but I just thought it was individual error more than anything else.
Matty Longstaff getting the goal, brilliant for him. Would you like to see him get that contract?
Well, I mean, look, that's for people to sort out. I genuinely hope so, of course. He's played 4 times and scored twice against Man U. It's not a bad record, is it? The kid's got a bright future, we know that. He's tenacious and wants to do well, and when they're like that, then I hope he goes and succeeds.
Do you know what that celebration's all about when he's pointing to his wrist, his veins?
I didn't see that. I was away to celebrate myself. I didn't see it now. I know, not a run again. No.
As an ex-United man, how do you view things going on here?
Well, it's obvious they're still, I think I said it on Friday, they're still in a transitional period. And they've got a lot of young attacking flair, that's for sure. But with the way football is today, it's very, very difficult to build something overnight. So, unfortunately, they're going to have to be a little bit more patient for a while, but they've put certain things in place, and I wish Ollie the best of luck.
Steve, how did it feel coming back here as Newcastle United manager? Obviously, you had.
I would have wanted a better result, that's for sure, but look, it's always a bit special to come back. It was that long ago, I can hardly remember, but I had some great times here. Half my playing career was here, and some great times and great teams and great players I played with, so that'll never change. As a manager, I have to say, it's not often over the last 5-6 years I've been here. However, I've been going 20 years and I never managed to beat the old manager, that's for sure. And as results-wise, the place is bloody awful for me. So I don't know what that is, but there you go.
Okay. Any questions ahead of Everton on Saturday?
Steve, you've got less than 48 hours before the next game.
We've got to try and get home first.
Well,
I mean, look, I think all of us understand that it's ludicrous. Now I know it's the festive period, but we say the same thing year in and year out. For the first 4 months of the season, we played 12 games, and then you're asked to play 6 or 7 in a month. It's ludicrous. So it is what it is. You know, players get injured, players get fatigued, and a footballer can play 7 days a week if you want, but you're not going to be as good as you were in the first, like you are on the 7th. You know, it's impossible. And you're asking players to play tired, and that's when injuries happen. So, and it becomes then a bit of a lottery.
You played in an era where sometimes you play 2 games in 2 days over Christmas.
I remember us losing the league here 20 odd years. 1992 we had to play 4 games in 8 days. It was ridiculous. And it's never changed since then. We asked the players, in my opinion, to do too much. We've just seen Liverpool of what they've had to do this month. It's nonsense. So it's something for another day, but it's we don't seem to learn. And I know there's a break this time for the first time, but it's in February. It doesn't really make sense to me at all.
Do you think clubs should push back on the broadcasters because it seems like it's staggered for?
I think it's been going on. I don't think it's just broadcast. I think with the demands of playing in the Premier League, then playing in Europe, the top teams, and playing the FA Cup, and there's just not enough weeks. And then they play internationals, and the players, you know, they get to a certain level where they're tired and fatigued, and that's only normal.
With the games, with the number of teams that have games in 48 hours, Steve, though, do you not think we're at a point where there is a duty of care to the health?
Well, I think that.
And people like yourself and the managers who've seen this.
Look, when I hear the masters at it, when I hear Klopp and Guardiola, and they all enjoy being here and part of the Premier League, but we don't take any notice. We do it year in and year out. We're asking the players to do far, far too much. And yes, there comes a time when, look, I was a hairy arse centre half. It didn't matter to me. You could play every day, you know. But the ones who have to run and sorry about that, ladies, if there's any in there. You know, so fatigue was never really a problem, you know, as a centre back. But you know, lads who are playing and doing 12.5, 13k today in midfield, and ask them to go again on Saturday is ridiculous.
Can you as a 20 strong set of manager, can you collectively come together and lobby the Premier League or
I think we all have to look at it, you know, and whether it's that the managers, we moan about it often enough, because we're the ones who have to see what sort of state they're in and what they have to carry and what they have to play with and how they have to recover. So it's a difficult argument.